Hello everyone, this is Evan from Origami for Cause, and today we are going to make the Origami Burr puzzle, designed by Freud. The Origami Burr puzzle is a type of modular origami. This model requires 6 sheets of origami square paper. This is what the Origami Burr puzzle looks like. So our first step is going to take the paper, rotate it this way, fold the bottom corner to the top. Just like that, and we're going to make the crease. Then we're going to unfold. Our next step is to turn the model over and take the bottom corner and fold it to the top once again. Now we're going to make the crease. Now we're going to unfold. Our next step is to take the right corner, sort of align it with the middle, but instead of making the full crease, we're just going to make a tiny indent at the top of this flap. So there's the indent that we just made. That. Now we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to take the left corner and align it with the middle. But instead of making the crease, we're just going to make this tiny indent right there, and we can unfold. Next step is to rotate the model so that both creases are located here and there. Now, we're going to take up this part, slightly slant it, make sure the indent aligns with that diagonal line. That, so we can make the crease here. And now, we're going to take the top part and just make sure it aligns with this other flap over here. Just gonna make sure it aligns with that. Now we're gonna make the crease. Now we're going to unfold. The next step is to take this part over here, fold it, again on a slant, but so that the indent can be aligned with the diagonal line. So we make the crease, and then we can use the other side and align it with the previous fold. Make the crease, then we can unfold. Now we're going to rotate the model so that you can see a kite shape in the middle. Our next step is to take this flap, fold it along the existing crease, right there, fold it, and use the other flap on this existing crease and make a crease at the bottom because there was none before, and then we're going to fold this bottom corner to those 2 lines right there, like that. Just like that, we're going to make the crease, and then we can unfold. So unfold this one, fold this one, and finally unfold the last flap so we're back to the square. Now we're going to rotate the model like this so that our previous folds are now at the top. And again, we're going to take this one flap and fold it along the existing crease. And then we're going to fold this flap on this existing crease and make sure to crease the bottom because previously there was no bottom crease. And then we're going to fold the bottom corner to that intersecting point right there. Then we can unfold. So unfold that, so we're back to the square. Our next step is to fold the model up like this, but not without making the crease on that line, without making the crease. And instead we're just going to place a finger or two on that triangle, just like that, in the center of the triangle. And then should make sure you see its crease on the bottom of the triangle. Then you should see 2 pockets. For this first pocket, we're going to fold it in like that. So once again, we're going to fold this in like that and make the crease. Now we're going to do the same thing with that. So fold this flap in like that. Now our model should look like this. Now we're going to unfold completely. Now we're going to rotate the model over like this. Repeat the same steps. So we're going to fold up the model like this. On that same crease, put 1 or 2 fingers in that triangle. Maybe put a crease at the bottom of the triangle. And as again, we see 2 pockets, we're just going to fold down on them like that. And another one like that. And then our model should look like this. Now, we're going to unfold. And we're going to turn the model over. So now we're going to fold it in half diagonally, just like this. And once we're done, we're just going to focus on this top left corner over there, top left corner. As you can see, the indent and the existing crease. So first we're going to fold it along the existing crease. Use one hand on that top point right there and push. Use one finger, push, so it is aligned with this line. Going across this line. So we're just going to go ahead and push it up like this. And then we should have a model looking like this. Now we're going to fold it up like this so it reaches like this and it's aligned with the back corner. Now we're going to take this part, fold it backwards like that behind the model. Then we can unfold, take this part and fold it in so that it is aligned with this line over here. So this line here, this line like that. Just like that. Now we're going to unfold, take this top point, and push it out. Now we're back to the triangle. Our next step is to turn the model over, just like that. This time, we don't have the indents, so we're just going to fold it along the existing crease. Use one hand at the top. We're just going to, this time we're just going to make this fold without the crease, but we just have to make sure that it is aligned with this line that is going through again, the line. Then from here we can just even it out, make the crease, this line. So we're like, now the model should look like this. Then we can fold it up like that so it aligns with the back. Fold it behind the model, unfold, and fold it in, this part in so that it is aligned with this line over here. That, just like that. We can unfold this part, take the top corner and pull it out. Now, our next step is to unfold. Now, we're going to fold it so that this point over there, like that. Well, to be more specific, we're just going to fold it where these 3 lines meet. Right there. We're going to fold it like this, but once we see where these 3 lines intersect over here, we can stop and make the crease. Like that. Just like that. And now we can rotate the model over. Now we're going to perform the same step. So where those 3 lines meet, that's going to be the starting point of our fold. We're going to go up until we see those 3 lines and make the crease. That. And our next step is to fold it in half like that. So now our next step is to take the model like this and fold it in like this. So fold this part in, fold it in, first fold it like this, just like this, so that when you fold it in, you should have this part tucked in, and then these 2 parts equally aligned. Now we can do the other side. So again, we're going to take it up, take the model up, push and reverse fold that. And we're going to go ahead, make sure it's even, and then, yep, it's equally aligned. So our next step now is to fold this part to the back. It's the very, very back corner. So we're going to simply fold it in all the way. So take this top corner, might be a little hard to see. We're going to take this top corner, just push it backwards, fold it to the very end like that, just like that. So the model looks like this. Now, we're going to do the same thing with the other side. So we're going to rotate the model, and once again, take this model, take this flap, to fold it backwards. So make sure it's neat here. Fold it backwards, just like this. This, so that our model will look like this. So now we can fold it, push it on the ground. So our next step now is to fold this part down like this. Just have to do is fold down this part. So I'm going to make the crease so it's much easier to fold. So like that. Therefore, we should see our model taking its shape. Now we're going to do the same thing, but with a bigger spot. So I'm folding it, making the creases, making sure it's nice and neat, easy to fold, and then our model. So almost there. Model looks like that. So we make sure we get the creases of them both. Just like that. And as you can see, the triangle over here is beginning to form. We're almost done one model with the Burr bottle. Now we're going to do the same thing by taking this part and making the crease so that it is much easier to fold. So we're making the crease like this. Now we're going to do the same thing as we did on the other side, but with a bigger part. So we're going to go ahead here, make the crease. And finally, almost there. So here, just like that. Now you can see that we have pieces like that. And then we're going to try to get the smaller pieces on top, just like that. The smaller pieces are supposed to go on top. Just like that, we can make it together. If it keeps coming open, just try to seal it shut like that. Right there. Okay, we got to reseal this one again. Okay. And so, just make sure that's neat. So that's the Origami Burr puzzle, model 1 out of 6. Now we're going to do some assemblance. So first, we're going to take this model, make sure it's just like that, and connect one piece like this, right like there, and position it just like that. So we have one piece. Now we're going to take the other piece and place it there, just so that it can stand up and that we don't have to keep our hands on there for a long period of time. And then we can take two models, and just place them right, I'll make sure they don't fall over, place them right there, just like that. And now we are going to place our final piece. So to do that, we're just lightly going to separate these two layers and stick it through like that. Just like that. That's the Origami Burr puzzle. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, check out our channel, videos, and website. See you later.